Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Ron Nicoletti. We're here to look at an exciting 11-race card at Gulfstream Park. Let's get right to those track and weather conditions.
The main track good, the turf course listed as good. Our first race is on the turf. It's a maiden claiming event, 1 mile and 1/16. Fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, scratch the 10, 11, and number 12. The off-time favorite was number 9, Senorita Sangria.
Racing at Gulfstream. Poor beginning for Gussie Up. Quick beginning in the center for Redwater, who moves out to take the early lead from Image of Lady Rose, who shows speed down inside. MZ Dancer and Senorita Sangria away in the top flight, and Blonde Diva down toward the inside. Gussie Up is rushing up after a bad start, a length better than Divine Doll, and the team at the back, Kimberly Is That You, and Sartorian. They make their way into the first turn, chasing the speed of Redwater and Oscar Delgado, who lead it by 3. Image of Lady Rose is second. MZ Dancer is now racing third. Sartorian is there fourth. In between horses is Blonde Diva with Senorita Sangria 3 wide through that first turn run. A length better than Divine Doll with Kimberly Is That You second last. And Gussie Up is last as they go down the backstretch. Opening quarter, lightning quick for the level, 23-1. And Redwater throttles open to lead the race by 7 lengths. Moving on now into second position is MZ Dancer from the inside, and now third is Image of Lady Rose, then Sartorian in fourth. Senorita Sangria has lost ground since the last call. She's still perched 4 wide, and she's now second last. Kimberly Is That You has rallied inside of her with Divine Doll, then Blonde Diva, and trailing the field is Gussie Up. They move around the far turn. Redwater begins to feel the strain of her quick pace, and she leads only by a length. Image of Lady Rose and MZ Dancer second and third. Kimberly Is That You is fourth. Toward the outside and trying to get going, Sartorian. Senorita Sangria is back in the fight. She's 4 wide. She's covered a ton of ground here, but she does have no problem with racing room. With Kimberly Is That You tries to find room inside, and Kimberly Is That You cut the corner nicely. Senorita Sangria is out in about the 6th path. These two go on with it from Divine Doll, even widest of all, and MZ Dancer between horses. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Kimberly Is That You finding up top, 3-length lead. Divine Doll on the outside of Senorita Sangria, but it will be Kimberly Is That You? Yes, it is. She's a winner, 3.5 in the end. Divine Doll second, from Senorita Sangria third. MZ Dancer finished fourth in 1:47 flat.
Kimberly Is That You, number 7, wins the opener, owned and trained by Steve Dwoska, and ridden to victory today by Manuel Cruz. The second race on the good main track, it's a 1-mile event. Starter optional claimer for 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch the 2, roll up, scratch the 5, feel like flying. The jockey on the 3 is Abdiel High-End, and on the 7 it's John Delgado.
They're at the post. And they're off. Toward the outside, Double Judge, as is his custom, breaks alertly and tries to take the early lead. Trying to challenge him early is Giacomo the Great. Moving up down inside is Chilean Boy. In between horses, Red Hills. And at the back, the trailer, Whiskey Tap. They run out of the 1-mile chute, and Jose Gutierrez and Double Judge over to the inside and leading by 2. Giacomo the Great is there second. Chilean Boy was in tight off heels. Global Question is 3 wide, and Red Hills is between horses. And Whiskey Tap is last of all as Double Judge blazes the trail. At 3-2, it's Double Judge, 5 furlongs from the money and 3.5 lengths in front. Racing second is Giacomo the Great. Red Hills is sandwiched between horses for Edgar Zayas, and Global Question is out 3 deep. Chilean Boy is a handful behind traffic and 2 lengths to Whiskey Tap, unhurried with a half a mile to go. And they went through the opening half mile in 46 seconds flat, and now they swing around the far turn. Double Judge in front, 3.5 lengths, I should say, trying to catch a breather here from Global Question, who's after him second. Red Hills is third. Whiskey Tap is called on from last, and he begins to make ground. Also moving up down inside is Chilean Boy. The first to crack appears Red Hills as Double Judge arrives at the quarter pole in front. Global Question to the attack now, and here's Global Question with a full head of steam for John Delgado. Global Question just ran right by Double Judge, who has to answer the charge now. 3 lengths better than Red Hills, and on the outside in Whiskey Tap, there's 3/16 to go. Double Judge is fighting back. He's tenacious inside. On the outside in Red, Global Question trying to get back on even terms, but Double Judge's game. Global Question on the outside. Double Judge extra game, and he'll win it. Double Judge lost the lead, came back and won it from Global Question second. Red Hills third. Whiskey Tap fourth in 1:37.1.
Number 8, Double Judge, wins his 5th consecutive race. Owned by Rosora Duarte, trained by Juan Arias, ridden to victory today by Jose Gutierrez. We'll take a break, be back for the third in just a bit.
Paladin Bay in front as they hit the last 16th of a mile. 15 to 1 shot. Paladin Bay got it done. What a horse race here as they come to the last 16th of a mile. Lexi Lou unwavering on the lead. Lexi Lou to win the South Ocean. Paladin Bay will finish second.
Sligo Bay, Canada's leading sire of 2-year-olds and number 2 on the Canadian General Sire list in 2013, standing at Adena Springs.
Watch world-class horse racing while dining on scrumptious world-class cuisine. Gulfstream Park features one of South Florida's most popular culinary destinations in Ten Palms. Located on the second floor of the clubhouse, Ten Palms features creative American dishes and daily specials overlooking beautiful Gulfstream Park. Enjoy delicious seafood and the finest in organic beef, whimsical desserts, and daily food and drink specials, all while taking in a breathtaking view of world-class racing. For a delicious afternoon of mouth-watering culinary delights, come to Gulfstream Park.
Welcome back for our third race. It's a 1 mile, 1/16 turf event. Maiden claimers, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. One scratch in the race. Number 9, Adar.
And they're up. The favorite Secret Fascination breaks alertly and moves for the early lead. From the high draw, Starstruck Slew is trying to get over. Taku Taku Girl comes away in the top flight, and Zealandia moves up now to take the lead. It's Zealandia into the first turn on top of Taku Taku Girl, who saved her spot inside. Secret Fascination backs into a good spot from third. Alien Queen is on the outside and now fourth from Chiranga in fifth. Then Starstruck Slew, a bit wide, in front of River Rhythm, second last to Have and to Hold, and at the back, the trailer is the first-timer, Scarlet Bite. They went through the opening quarter in 23-3, and they straightened for their backstretch run. Taku Taku Girl leads by a head. Zealandia is second. Alien Queen and Secret Fascination travel as a team third and fourth. Chiranga well spotted from fifth, 2 in front of Starstruck Slew. To Have and to Hold is between horses and only 4.5 off the speed now. River Rhythm to her inside, and trailing the field is Scarlet Bite. A very tightly knit field as they go to the half-mile pole. The chess match continues by the half-mile in 49 seconds flat. So the second quarter was slower than the first, and they move into the far turn. Taku Taku Girl gets away now by a length. 3 wide Alien Queen. Secret Fascination is held up. Getting off the fence is Chiranga. Clear racetrack for her. She's moving up. She's now fourth, now third, now second, and starting to get to the leader, who is now Alien Queen. Alien Queen is in front. Chiranga with a full head of steam on the outside. Secret Fascination had some traffic to negotiate. Starstruck Slew is next. To Have and to Hold did not go on, and they're at the top of the stretch. It's Chiranga cut loose for the drive and leads at a length and a half. Secret Fascination is out after a second. To Have and to Hold is now finding her best stride, and she's down the center and going best of all 8. Inside the final furlong, Chiranga has 1 to fight off. To Have and to Hold outside. Starstruck Slew between horses. It's Chiranga in front. On the outside, To Have and to Hold, Chiranga. Chiranga's hanging on. To Have and to Hold ran out of racetrack second. Starstruck Slew was third, and Secret Fascination finished fourth in 1:45 and 4.
It's number 4, Charanga, winning it for owner Donald Buckley, trained by Joe Cantonese III, ridden to victory today by Jesus Rios. Fourth race, a 6-furlong sprint. It's a maiden event for maiden year 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch their 3 easement. The jockey on the 8 is Jesus Rios.
And they're off. It was a slow beginning for Hiccup. It was a quick beginning down inside for Put Some Back and Back to Seattle. They're the first 2 out from the first-time starter at Treaties, who comes away racing in third. It's a length and a half back to Notional's Wind with Milton T to his outside, a length better than Secretariat's Glory, and Hiccup is last of all as they speed past the half-mile pole. Toward the inside, it's Back to Seattle in front by a head. Put Some Back, hard used, well second. A Treaties takes it all in, racing third in his debut, well spotted and 2.5 behind. It's a length and a half clear of Notional's Wind, who's 5 in front of Milton T and Secretariat's Glory, and far back Hiccup. 5/16 to go. Back to Seattle shrugs off Put Some Back, but here comes a Treaties. A Treaties goes to the quarter pole, moving up on the outside and only a head behind. They've left the rest behind as they turn for home. Back to Seattle drifting wide off the corner, but a Treaties is right back at him and now comes on to take the lead. Back to Seattle is there second. Put Some Back and Secretariat's Glory left in the wake of a Treaties. A Treaties inside the 16th pole, pouring it on. A bit green, but very talented. Edgar Zayas and a Treaties for Marty Wolfson in the Stone Street stable by 4. Black second was back to Seattle in front of Secretariat's Glory third. Puts them back was fourth.
What a debut for number 5, Atreides. Draws off to win it impressively. Owned by Stone Street Stables, LLC. Trained by Marty Wolfson. Ridden to victory today by Edgar Zayas. We're back on the turf for the 5th race. It's a mile and a 16th claiming event for 3-year-olds and upward, which have never won 3 races. Scratch the main track only. Number 11, Full Ride.
And they're off. Toward the inside, Willie Pay commences nicely and goes looking for the lead. Farley's Mandate and Solicitation move to challenge, and No Calcetines makes it a party. 4 horses across the track. 7-10 Split comes away racing in 5th. Toward the outside, Pio's Passion is now 6th as they bend into the first turn. It's Willie Pay in front, 3 parts of a length. Solicitation is now racing 2nd. No Calcetines backs off the early skirmish to be 3rd. 3.5 lengths better than Farley's Mandate in 4th. To the outside and now 5th is Pio's Passion. Cat Duel wider than him. 2 lengths back to the inside and moving closer now is 7-10 Split with Kalpalek. Celtic Stride the Gray is next, and down toward the inside, the trailer here is AJ Ruler. They went through the quarter, 25-1, and down the backstretch they go. From the outside, the leader is Solicitation, 3 parts of a length. Willie Pay on a long rein, trying to race kindly enough to be 2nd. 3.5 in front of No Calcetines in 3rd. Then Farley's Mandate. Pio's Passion's in a good spot, 5th, about 5.5 off the speed. 3 in front of Cat Duel. Kalpalek is between horses. Out wide on the course is 7-10 Split. After a 49.5 mile, they move into the far turn. Willie Pay on a long rein now takes the lead, 3 parts of a length. Solicitation 2nd. Farley's Mandate 3rd. No Calcetines still held up. He's close enough if good enough. 4 lengths better than Pio's Passion. Then Cat Duel, Celtic Stride, and 7-10 Split. AJ Ruler is the last to turn for home, and they're at the top of the stretch. They have to go get Willie Pay if they want to win it. He's a tough customer off the turn. He's 2 lengths in front. Back to 2nd is Farley's Mandate. No Calcetines tips off cover to race on, and toward the inside, Solicitation with Pio's Passion. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Willie Pay still there, 2.5 length lead. Farley's Mandate is 2nd. Up to 3rd, No Calcetines. The favorite will get it done. The leader and winner is Willie Pay. 1.25 lengths. Farley's Mandate was 2nd in front of No Calcetines 3rd. Then Solicitation and Pio's Passion in 1:45.4.
Number 2, Willie pays $3.80 to win. Owned by White Wabbit Racing LLC. Trained by Aubrey Mirage. Ridden to victory today by apprentice Michael Ritvo. We will take a break and be back for the 6th race in just a little while.
A love of horses and a commitment to excellence have come together in the heart of Florida's Marion County. Owned by lifelong horseman Benjamin Leon Jr., Basilou Stables has assembled top-notch thoroughbreds, breeding and racing the champions of today and tomorrow. Breeders' Cup winner Royal Delta has thrilled the racing world with back-to-back wins in the Ladies' Classic. As a multi-year sponsor of the Fountain of Youth and the Florida Derby, Basilou Stables is a proud sponsor of Gulfstream Park.
Welcome back. Our 6th race, a 4.5 furlong sprint. This is for maiden filly 2-year-olds. We have 3 scratches to report. Scratch the 11 Joni's Ticket, the 12 Private Coyote, and number 13 Naigani Coyote.
And they're off. From the rail, Bye Bye Bella begins nicely and goes looking for the lead. Quickly up the challenge now. There goes Slava, and to her inside, Frosty Girl makes it a party. Out wide on the course is Extreme Excess, and on the outside, I Don't Look Back. These 4 really scramble. Just in behind him is Sikar. Sikar's a 1/2 length better than Joao Jos de Sanamo, who's a 1.5 lengths in front of beautiful Tashi as they run around the far turn. Down inside, the leader is Frosty Girl, 3 parts of a length. Sikar is in tight, going to try to get through with Slava right alongside. Then Jos de Sanamo. Tashi Girl is making ground. No place for her to go, but she is trying to get going here as they run to the top of the stretch. Slava on the outside, Frosty Girl on the inside. Slava now doing slightly the better work. On the inside, Frosty Girl tries to stay on 2nd. Sikar is sequestered with no place to go, and they're inside the final furlong. Slava inside is Frosty Girl, and Slava's outside. Slava surging ahead. Frosty Girl tries to stay on. It's Slava in front. Frosty Girl 2nd, Sikar an unlucky 3rd, close 4th, either Bye Bye Bella or Beautiful Tashi, and 52 flat.
It's number 6, Slava, winning it for Ralt LLC, trained by Gennady Dorochenko, ridden to victory today by Jose Valdivia Jr. The 7th race, a 6 furlong sprint. These are claimants, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won three races. Scratch the 2, Exuberant Song. Jockey on the 3 is Jose Lopez. On the 5, it's Sandre Ridley.
They're off. Good start for Springfield Alley. Red Max begins nicely. Ray's Back moves to challenge down toward the inside. Fairy Snow, a real scramble on for the lead, and Contrip comes away with the lead. Ray's Back is now second from Red Max, who's hustled to be third, from Fairy Snow, who's down inside. Philantropo trying to find a clear spot. He's fifth in tight, though. A length and a half better than Springfield Alley. To his inside is USO Club. My Uncle Cardi is alongside that, and trailing the field is Stormy Parade. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. They're chasing Luca Panici and Contrip, who lead it by 2.5 lengths. Ray's Back is in second from Fairy Snow in third. Philantropo and on the outside Red Max, they're third and fourth and fifth. In between horses USO Club. Then on the outside to Springfield Alley. Second last, My Uncle Cardi. Stormy Parade has never been involved. And speaking of never been involved, Contrip is not giving him a chance. Contrip comes off the corner with a 5-length lead and still moving away. Ray's Back is going to try to hold second. Philantropo is down inside with Fairy Snow and a late run from My Uncle Cardi. But it's all Contrip here. Contrip, Panici peeking around for competition, and there simply is none. It's Contrip for Wazelik Jr. and Luca Panici powering home to win race 7 by 6 lengths. Philantropo up second, Ray's Back third, Springfield Alley fourth in 111 flat.
Number 7, Contrip, draws off to win it impressively. Owned by Sharon and Peter Wazelik Jr., trained by Pete Wazelik Jr., ridden to victory today by Luca Panici. We're sprinting at 5 furlongs on the turf in our 8th race. It's for maiden filly 2-year-olds, scratch to 9, 12, 13, and 14. The jockey on the 6 is Jesus Rios.
And they're off. Alyssa's Catch missed the start. Toward the rail, Scintillant is away the best and goes looking for the early lead. There goes the favorite. What's Up, Kiddo? Moving to challenge from second. From the top shelf, Rumba Step comes away now racing in third. On the outside, it's Fearless Princess, and toward the inside, Like a Queen. In between that pair is Dinah Kid as they hit the far turn. What's Up, Kiddo? Not taking the turn as well as Scintillant, so Scintillant still has the lead and inside position. What's Up, Kiddo is second. Dinah Kid is now third. From between horses, that's Fearless Princess in fourth. Rumba Step is back fifth, 3 lengths better than Like a Queen. Then Alyssa's Catch, My Alex Alexandra, and at the back, Scintillant. They move to the top of the stretch, and Scintillant still has the lead. What's Up, Kiddo? To the attack one more time. Second, Dinah Kid is now racing third, 2.5 lengths better than a rallying Like a Queen with 3/16 to go. What's Up, Kiddo? Now driving into the lead. Like a Queen is down the center and finishing up very well. Does Like a Queen have enough time? It looks like she does. Here she comes, Like a Queen, in time. What's Up, Kiddo second. Scintillant held third in front of Dinah Kid in fourth in 58-4.
Number 2, Like a Queen, closes strongly to win it for Caroli Racing Stable and JCN Racing Stable, trained by Antonio Sano, ridden to victory today by Edgard Zayas. The 9th race, 5.5 furlongs. It's the Bird on the Wire, $75,000 guaranteed. We have 11 runners going to post the off-time favorite, number 7, Decabrist.
And they're off in the Bird on the Wire stakes. It was a great start for the Jacks Are Better pair. Sing Praises beats out stablemate, of course, for the early lead. And I'm Venezuelan comes away racing in third. It's Free is next. Down inside, that's Kulak. In between horses is Decabrist. Moving up wide on the outside is Millionaire. Also in that top flight and trying to move up is Carlito's Dream. There's really not much room here as they move into the far turn. With the lead, Ramsey Zimmerman and Sing Praises, 3 parts of a length. Here comes I'm Venezuelan. Second, of course, is now pocketed up. Then it's Free. To his outside is Millionaire. And also in tight there, Carlito's Dream. Kulak is shuffled. Vespertini next. Wicked Rascal never got running. And Decabrist is far back today as they run to the top of the stretch. With the lead, Sing Praises after a 22-second opening quarter. He's strong up top. Comes off the corner under the whip from Ramsey Zimmerman, but 3 lengths in front. I'm Venezuelan is second, of course, is third. Tipped off cover is Kulak. Now Decabrist finds his feet, but he's far too late. A sharp winner is Sing Praises in the Bird on the Wire. Sing Praises with a sharp start and a powerhouse house run under Ramsey Zimmerman. They win by 5. Up for second was Kulak in front of I'm Venezuelan in third, and of course finished fourth ahead of Decabrist and Vespertini in 104 flat.
Number 8, Sing Praises springs the upset in the Bird on the Wire and pays $43.80 to win. Owned by Jack Zabetta Farms Incorporated, trained by Stanley Gold, ridden to victory today by Ramsey Zimmerman. We'll take a break and be back for the co-feature event of the afternoon, the Cassidy.
Sport of Kings, Florida's most unique venue, located at beautiful Gulfstream Park, has hosted elegant weddings, spectacular concerts, and the grandest of social events. Surrounded by lush gardens, pedestrian promenades, and inviting streetscapes in the signature style of Addison Meisner, Sport of Kings is the ideal venue for intimate gatherings or groups as large as 500. Our events coordinators and audio and visual production specialists can customize the room to any needs, while our chefs can create scrumptious menus. For information on holding your next event at Gulfstream Park's Sport of Kings, call our event specialists at 954-457-6186.
Welcome back for our 10th and co-feature event of the afternoon. 5.5 furlongs. It's the Cassidy. $75,000 guaranteed for 2-year-old fillies. Scratch the 3, Starlet of Mine. Scratch the 5, Dogwood Trail. Also scratch number 11, Lincoln High.
And they're off in the Cassidy Stakes. Also, Mendenza missed the start 5 lengths. From the rail, Coco's Wildcat is the quickest out of there and goes out to take the lead from Naval Command and Standard Deal, who move up second and third. Jamie's Dancer is next with I'm a Good Looker on the outside. Then Miss Amelita, Curlin's Princess in a bit tight alongside Raya Binka. Length and a half back toward the rail to Artistic Touch. Moving up on the outside, and now third last is Quick Reward as they run around the far turn. Wild Paris is at the back with Awesome Mendenza. Opening quarter, rock solid, 21-4, and Eduardo Nunez and Coco's Wildcat go to the quarter pole, 2 lengths on top. Standard Deal and Naval Command chase second and third. I'm a Good Looker on the outside. Artistic Touch is improving with an inside journey. She has 4 lengths to raise. Miss Amelita's at the top of the stretch, 5 lengths behind, and they run for home. Coco's Wildcat shaken up for the drive by Nunez and widens the advantage by 5 lengths. Artistic Touch and Naval Command second and third. Miss Amelita down inside. They're inside the final furlong, and a dazzling display of speed from Coco's Wildcat. Coco's Wildcat for Kathleen O'Connell and Gilbert Campbell to win the Cassidy by 5. It's close for second. Naval Command and Miss Amelita. Artistic Touch was fourth in 104-4.
Number 1, Coco's Wildcat uses her speed to win the Cassidy. Owned by Gilbert Campbell, trained by Kathleen O'Connell, ridden to victory today by Eduardo Nunez. The 11th final race, 1 mile claimers, 3-year-olds and upward. Full field of 14 runners, 1 jockey change on the 2. Make the rider Ramsey Zimmerman.
And runners away. From the outside, Leverage Loan begins the best and goes looking for the lead. Alongside Fear the Beard, who's sent out of there to try to challenge. Rio Gray moves up in the center of the racetrack and toward the inside Distinctive Pick as they leave the mile chute now and head down the backstretch. It's Distinctive Pick down inside with the head in front. Sailing Clear is alongside and Rio Gray between horses. Then it's Fear the Beard. Redemption Road is sandwiched between horses. Widest of all is Leverage Loan, no less than 6 or 7 deep. And Holy Smoke runs into a pocket down inside. Speed Lightning is alongside him with Starship Silverado. Then it's a length and a half to As de Copas. It's a stretch of 3.5 to Holy Bull Hive. Tis a Wonderful Life is next, followed by Ziete Machos, and Cactus Kid is last of all as they make their way past the half-mile pole. With the lead down inside, Distinctive Pick by a length and a half. Holy Smoke has had a great run of it, tracking now second. Rio Gray is in third. Here's the other Gray, Speed Lightning down inside. Covering ground is Leverage Loan. In between horses and starting to lose ground is Fear the Beard. And then down inside and trying to get going, Starship Silverado, followed by Sailing Clear, As de Copas running on from the back. But they're stringing out behind Distinctive Pick. Distinctive Pick, a 20-1 proposition, is a quarter of a mile from the money. And suddenly 4 lengths on top. Holy Smoke and on the inside, Speed Lightning. Splitting horses, Starship Silverado, and Leverage Loan is 4 wide and trying to go on. 3/16 of a mile to go. Distinctive Pick trying to seal the deal with a 2.5 length lead. Leverage Loan and Starship Silverado second and third. Speed Lightning and Holy Smoke. Late run from Ziete Machos, but the upset is on. It's Arnie Fontanez and Distinctive Pick to win it by 3.5. Close for second. Give it to Starship Silverado over Leverage Loan. Then Speed Lightning and Ziete Machos to complete the high five in 138-3.
Number 4, Distinctive Pick wins the nightcap, pays $41.80, owned and trained by Rowan Crichton and ridden to victory today by apprentice Arnie Fontanez. In the pick 4, 4 of 4, paid $6,301.60. Pick 5, 4 of 5, $179.25. We'll have a carryover going into Sunday of $31,320.88. The pick 6, 5 of 6, $760.14. There'll be a $100,000 jackpot guarantee on Sunday.
That wraps up Saturday's action. Remember, Sunday right here at Gulfstream Park. If you like big fields, we got them at Gulfstream Park. We got a 10-race card with 125 horses entered. You got to be at Gulfstream Park. Good night and good luck.